Hi, I'm Streaky from Streaky.com, and today I'm talking to you about mains and earthing. So, mains cables. Now, people are very sceptical about mains, and the reason why I do not know, because for me, mains, earth, electricity, everything that's running my computer system, that's running everything, to me that is the lifeblood of the equipment. In the same way, I wouldn't want to put dirty food inside of me. Well, obviously I do, but I try not to, because it makes me feel sluggish and I don't feel right. I think that's the same for electricity going into my equipment. So I want it as clean as possible. I've actually done A/B tests before with cables, in fact this cable, at a previous studio I worked at, and we tested normal IEC cables against this actual cable. And I can tell you the sound was different. It was much better. It was a kind of cleaner sound. And this is a blind test. It wasn't the fact that I knew this cable was in there, and it was like a richer, deeper sound. I could definitely hear the difference between the two. So my skeptical mind was changed. So that leads me on to when I've put my new studio together, and now what I'm running in here with that knowledge, and now that I'm allowed to do what I want with my mains and I'm in charge of my stuff. So coming from the room that I'm in is part of a small building at Pinewood Studios. There is a separate substation for it behind, and so my power is running directly from there. There's no one else in the building, so I'm the only one getting that power. You know, there's no lifts going up and down pulling it and stuff, so it's all pretty clean, pretty straight. It comes straight in. I've got it coming into a socket that's got the internals of it are all done with the LAT cables. Then I've got a LAT cable running directly from that wall socket to a substation, an Isotech substation, which is basically massive power transformers. And what they're doing is they're taking the energy in and they're cleaning it up and then chucking it out the back. So I've got separate ones for my amps that are running my speakers, and then I've got a main one that goes to a box that I've had made, which is a star point earthing system. Look that up on Google if you want to know what it is. And what it basically is, it means that everything's feeding from the same earth bus bar. So then I've got cables coming out the back of it, these LAT cables, that are then feeding my equipment chain. So I know that all the earth is clean, it's all coming off the same earth. I'm trying to be as minimal as possible. Now, the one thing that is the only problem with having plugs on some stuff, so I've got a few bits of equipment with plugs on, is the fuse. I then went a bit over the top and paid like £25 each for a fuse from Russ Andrews. I haven't tested these. I don't know if that's made a difference. I just didn't want to have a weak link in my lead, so I just plugged those into there. Hopefully they're doing the job, but they're only 25 quid, so it's fine. But that's my earthing. I'm super keen if you've got any other kind of tips or tricks I can do with my earthing. I don't think that there's anything else I can add. I'm sure there is, but yeah, super clean earth, really important. People say that you can't clean it up. You can, and it does make a difference. These kind of cables do make a difference. Now, they don't make these LAT cables anymore. These were, I think back in the day, say between 200 and 300 pounds a meter. You can pick them up now on eBay for, this would cost you about 60 to 70 pounds. But they're definitely worth getting, especially if you've got some key bits of equipment like your converters or your speakers, definitely worth having. And there's also, after that, I've now got the eye purifier, which you've seen in previous videos. So that's cleaning up my USB in case there's anything coming in off that. So it's kind of just knocking all these things out the chains, just try and keep the chain as clean and away from any external noises that I personally don't want to put on the music. It's all about keeping things clean, keeping the leads short, and just keeping everything as minimal as possible. So what goes on a track is what I've put on a track, not other interference from somewhere else. So I hope that helped you with any mains issues you've got going on. Definitely get some power conditioning. That's a great first step. And please subscribe if you like this kind of content, and let me know any main stuff you've got in the comments. Go to streaky.com, sign up to my newsletter, and if you want me to master something for you, there is a code below. So thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.